What's up, SNA fans? This Super Ninja Austin back here with another video. This time around, it is the Raw edition of the SNA podcast, the WrestleMania Raw edition of the SNA podcast, which is the final Monday Night Raw before the biggest show of the year. And man, like it did deserve to be called WrestleMania Raw after this show. Like it took me back in time from back when I was probably a little kid, like in the Ruthless Aggression era days. And I totally agree with my fellow YouTubers, and also for WWE being like the Attitude Era, like it has continued on tonight's Monday Night Raw. It took us back from like I don't know late '90s or even early 2000s. Well, I'll say with me as a little kid, I'll say the early 2000s, like 03, 04. But anyways. I'm Super Ninja Austin, and I am your host of the SNA podcast. And I'm going to be talking about the latest edition of Monday Night Raw, which is the Go Home WrestleMania Raw edition, the final Raw before WrestleMania even. And what a magnificent show. Like, I'm not sure if I would give it a 5-star show, but it's going to be close, and I'm already saying in advance, it definitely got 4.5 stars. On my opinion, with all the matches, segments, it just keep delivering, and they're not disappointing, and have us looking forward on what's gonna happen and who's gonna be the victors in their respective matches at the showcase, the 40th year anniversary of the Showcase of the Immortal. And the hilarious scene, but it all started on the opener of Monday Night Raw last week when he whispered something to Cody's ear, which we assumed that he said, "I'm gonna make you bleed," and then that's what exactly he did. But it also and the brawling all started when it was Jey Uso against Shinsuke Nakamura, which he successfully won, by the way, with Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins even in the odds, like when Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso came out there and started beating the hell out of him until Drew McIntyre Future Shock DDT Rollins, and then Cody Rhodes was fighting the Bloodline members for himself until The Rock came in and attacked from behind, busting him open, hit him face first right into his tour bus, and then dropped the blood out of his head and then smudged it all over the weight belt he had for Cody Rhodes' mother, at WrestleMania, and that's the only belt that she's gonna be getting. While whipping him, and even after the show went off the air last week, he was no, F that, which I showed you on plenty of my wrestling news video. Well, 2 of them actually, to be the exact, from this past weekend, I believe, like Friday and Saturday. But make sure you check that out. But this is where we start off the show with the lights going off, and this is where we heard music coming on, like "If You're Somebody." But and me and my brother hilariously joked that it could be The Rock, which it was. And we were like, "How did we did that?" but anyway, this is where he head out the ring. This is where The Rock then cut a promo on what he did last week, and Cody Rhodes should have saw it coming, and because he was he promised him that earlier on that night that he's gonna do that, I wonder if it's the easy way or the hard way, and then he said these exact words when he said that while saying hello to the Brooklyn crowd, where the fans were chanting Brocky, and this where. And then this is where it's that's right, I made Cody bleed, and then I ran that little boy's head right into that bus about a dozen times, and I split his head open, and then there was blood everywhere, and then it was on The Rock's hands, and he placed it on the belt that he's promising Mama Rhodes to give to, and fans were repeatedly saying, "What?" I believe he's trying to get on his nerves, trying to ruin his night, like if he was Kurt Angle, but luckily, the Olympic gold medalist wasn't there, because he would have left, because they would have ruined his night for saying the chant. But anyway, this is where The Rock, and then this is where he's like I just promised, I took his blood, and then I whopped it all over that belt, and the fans like, "What?" Like if he's preaching something, and then and they're just the learners, like in the what's that? The learners in the church building, I guess you could say, right on the chair, like saying like, yeah, I come on, like and whatever, like the people would say to the preachers, like in the preacher and minister of the church. That's what they were doing basically. But yeah, they was wanting them trying to make trying to get them out the building. But this is where and that's where then he finished off saying like, and then when I give that to his mama, and she's going to cry her eyes out right onto the bloody belt I got for a present of being present at this weekend's biggest show in Philly or wherever he said it, like in this or something like that. And this is where Cody Rhodes was. I mean, not Cody Rhodes. Not Cody Rhodes. Rock said, like, I promised Cody Rhodes I was gonna be a man of my words, which I did. And then The Rock said, I'm gonna make you bleed tonight. And that's exactly what The Rock said. If you bet you wonder, if you haven't noticed already. And he's like, and all you crybabies cannot deal with that, huh? And fans will be like, boo, like, we do not like that. Hopefully Cody Rhodes come out here tonight and beat the hell out of you and make you bleed like you did to him. This is where The Rock's like, now listen, people, like The Rock's not finished he's not finishing talking yet. And this is where and then this is where The Rock said, like how many Cody crybabies, I said Cody babies, I mean Cody crybabies that are in this building tonight. And there's like pretty much the whole entire building that were cheering like, we're his crybabies and we'll forever be his crybabies, like us, even in Brooklyn. And then this is where The Rock started giving that little smirk and frown face at the same time. He's like, there's a lot of Cody crybaby fans that are around here in this arena. And then this is where The Rock's like, yeah, those Cody crybabies did not like what I did to him last week. Like, and because they're grown adults crying about Cody Rhodes and crying about crying that the whooping that The Rock gave to him, and it beat him like a damn dog. That's what it is. And if his dog, Sugar Honey Iced Tea Head, was there, like I would have done the same thing for him, which he didn't specifically said that, but I guess he was, which it wasn't really his little sister. It was these little girls did not want to see their hero Cody Rhodes getting beat by The Rock, like when they were watching it live on that episode of Monday Night Raw which it was a couple of fans on social media posting videos of the reaction of their daughter, of their respective daughters, like crying when Cody Rhodes was getting beaten by The Rock from last week's episode of Monday Night Raw, where he did a beat down on the And then this is where The Rock did start frowning. He was like, you don't know that you don't think I didn't care about the little ones at home had to witness the beating I had to do to The Rock? Like, I actually feel sorry about them. Like, I am a father of three little girls myself. Like, so like I know a thing or two about that. And this was like, but however, like for those mamas and daddies at home that had to put those kids to rest on that night, like with them in a sad mood, like, and them crying their eyeballs out, like, and trying to cheer them up because The Rock had to do what he had to do, but I want to let every parent that's here in attendance with their children, and pick them up and put them right in front of The Rock and put them in the Rock, and then that includes you too, people at home watching as well. Like put them in front of your TV and let The Rock know like that. Like that Uncle Rocky is good. What he said, I want to let you know that Uncle Rocky, like the good. He's like let you know that there's moments in life that that the man that's got to do what a man has got to do. I was like, didn't you already just say that? Ain't that kind of redundant? But this is where it tells him like, what do we got to do? What we got to do. And I was like, yeah, but how they're gonna be educated by you saying this like repeatedly? Like we already know what you supposed to be do what you gotta do. Like just because you're getting that you're not getting your opportunity to get your cousin and your and now your current arch rival is getting that on night two's Mania. But anyways, this is where The Rock did say it like there's the people that's talking sugar honey iced tea like that shouldn't be talking sugar honey iced tea like Cody Rhodes, and the fans were like boo, and then they quickly muted it out like before it could even be airing on TV. And then this where it's like, and I put this punk ass down, I beating him over and over and over again, and the fans were like boo. And then this was like hopefully The Rock, hopefully Rhodes do that to you tonight or even this weekend at WrestleMania. But this is where fans are chanting Rocky, Rocky, and Rocky sucks chants. And this is where The Rock's like, do you feel that, Brooklyn? Like in response, and this is where fans are like, yes, you're. And this was like, yeah, you're feeling that energy. The energy of what's that? I'll say the energy of humiliation. I should say, yeah, because you beat up our hero Cody Rhodes, and this is where The Rock didn't say and this is where he was like, yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling that very entertained, and then I made wrestling cool again, like me and my cousin Roman Reigns made wrestling cool, like if it's over 20 years ago. And then the reason why the ratings in WWE is going right, skyrocket up in the air is because of The Rock. And I was like, not entirely, but okay. But anyway, this is where The Rock then continue saying right now, tonight, I'm gonna say the record for the largest number one, and hear me out, fans, the largest game in the history of long ever in WWE and professional wrestling. And congratulations, and you're welcome, by the way. And then finally, myself, the final boss, has come back. It's where to Brooklyn, New York. And then it's where fans are clapping along because they don't care if he's a heel or a face. They just love that catchphrase. Except not sure about the final boss nickname that he called himself ever since joining the TKO board. This is where fans started cheering for Rocky. This is where Roman Reigns came out there to finish. To finish where The Rock started in this promo segment. Which this segment alone probably lasted about 30 or 40 minutes. Entirely. But I'll say with Roman and The Rock, I'll say about maybe 30 minutes alone, and it was 40 minutes overall. But you're gonna see exactly why it was 40 minutes long for this show. But they had enough time because it was 3 hours, and it's not like they were missing anything on. They were missing. There was nothing missing on tonight's show, and it's not like they had anything planned for it to be postponed by the segment by Roman Reigns and The Rock and them, in the rest of the bloodline. But it still was pretty long, enough than a typical promo segment on any WWE show, whether if it's both Raw or SmackDown combined. But yeah, Roman Reigns got on the microphone and tell everybody in Brooklyn to acknowledge him. That's where he started talking about his what's that called? His biography from yesterday's WWE Legends series. That's where he said yes, it's true. If or maybe even when I do lose this championship, I'm gonna be leaving WWE and retire. But But I know, like, I'm like, this is all about me, but like, it's not just about me. Like, and then it's like, I mean, what my shirt said, like, family, like, is what he said, like, what's that on the shirt? That family above all. That's what it's called. Yeah, he's like a family above all. Like you're the family blood. Like I mean it. Like it's all about the family here in the bloodline. Like, and then it's where Roman Reigns then continue on his promos, and then and if and then this and then this is where fans were chanting yeet yeet yeet, and this is where he was like if anybody or first he was like no yeet, and then this is where they start continuing to say yeet because they wanted to ruin his night because they nearly ruined the chances of their hero Cody of finishing his story. This is where he's like, if anybody else say yeet one more time in this building, I'm out of here. Like if he's Kurt Angle when the chanted what in the Attitude Era, and yeah, this is another Easter egg that's kind of similar to the time back in the Attitude Era with Kurt Angle, like when he cannot stand the what chance when he said like these people are ruining my life. It's all Stone Cold Steve Austin's fault. But yeah, this is what similarities of Roman Reigns of saying like they're ruining my life with this yeet chant, and it's all because of Jey Uso, and it's all his fault. And he was like, and the next person that does it, like, I'm out of here. This is where they chant the loudest they can, like, yay. And then this is where he's like, all right, I'm out. And this is where The Rock and Paul Heyman try to talk him out of leaving. This is where he's like, nope, I don't know, please, like. And this is where he was like, I'm trying to put my family here, so shut the hell up. And this is where fans are like, boo, no, we'll chant you whatever we want. We paid our damn tickets. And this is where Roman Reigns is like, I want to take this opportunity to compliment and have this moment with my cousin, like of something that's once of a lifetime, but complete. And this was like, and now I'm being a bit transparent. I think this is gonna be the easiest WrestleMania tag team match in my life. Like if I ever been in one, but a tag team match, like to determine the stipulation of for Sunday night's match against Cody, like, oh, come on. Like it's gonna be a piece of cake. Me and my cousin Rocky are gonna smash on both Rollins and Rhodes. And then this and I'm already not counting the night before on my match against Cody